Hello, my fellow football fanatics, and especially my Red Devils. Glory, glory. And even though we've had an inconsistent start to the season, let's see what the Champions League holds in store for us. We have been drawn in Group A. Alright, so Bayern Munich. We have a long history with them, starting with, or actually highlighted by, that famous 1999 treble winning injury time, Fergie time goals from Teddy Sheringham and Ole, the baby-faced assassin Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Of course, his managerial stint wasn't very happy with us, but still, I appreciate what all he has done for Manchester United during his playing days, as well as his manager days. No harm, no foul. He was a very, I would say, low-key person, and Manchester United requires fiery people like Alex Ferguson, like Jose Mourinho, and like Eric Ten Hag to manage this wondrous club. Of course, we haven't been hitting our peak performance, and our cross-city rivals have been taking away everything, including the treble last season. But let's see what we can do this season. The league is a long way to go. 30 games almost to go, and the EFL Cup is there, the FA Cup is there, and we have the Champions League as well. Okay, so without further ado, after Bayern Munich, we have Galatasaray. We've played 6 games with them, and the first 3 were draws, including a 3-3 draw and then 0-0 draws. And last time we played them 10 years ago, we lost actually. And also our ex-player Juan Mata left them recently. I think it was just in July 2023 that Juan Mata and Galatasaray parted ways. Okay, the final team in Group A is Copenhagen. Only twice have we played them in the group stage of the 2006-07 UEFA Champions League, and we won the aggregate 3-1. And then we played them a couple of years ago in the Europa League in the quarterfinals, I think. And I recall Bruno Fernandes penalty in added extra time that got us over the line and into the semi-finals. But the success under Jose was not to be repeated. I think we lost to Sevilla or someone in the semi-final then. But the past is history, the future is a mystery, and Advitya loves those blinking lights. Okay, so Bayern, like I said, heavy rivalry we have with them. 11 games, they have won 4, we have only won 2, and the other 5 have been draws. But as I say, the past is history, the future is a mystery. Okay, let's see what happens in this Champions League season. And on the UEFA website, from where I got these head-to-head stats, you can check out the highlights of that famous come-from-behind victory in the night of 26 May 1999. I had been following Man U a couple of years earlier, since the David Beckham burst onto the scene, and that is why my favorite number is 7. Zidane was also one of my favorite players. Share in the comments who your favorite players were from when you started watching not just Manchester United but football in general. And if you are in India, Captain Awesome Max Sunil Chhetri is not part of the King's Cup. That is a friendly tournament, but we will be playing for some good glory in the AFC Cup at the starting of 2024. And before that is the Indian Super League coming up. I support Odisha FC. Do share who you support in the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, League 1, and MLS, Saudi leagues. The Saudi League, because now all the all the players who are heading towards retirement are going to earn some good money and get some, final days, match days under their belt before they call it quits. Okay, so 26 May 1999 would also have been Sir Matt Busby's 90th birthday, and he had won the European Cup, of course, in 1968 with the second crop of Busby's Babes, because the first team that were called Busby's Babes, unfortunately, quite a few of them lost their lives in the Munich air disaster in 1958. But Sir Bobby Charlton survived that crash, and he led the team of Busby's Babes Part 2, or version 2 I will say, who won the European Cup in 1968. Alright, Wayne Rooney just broke, not just now, I mean just about, broke Bobby Charlton's record for goals, appearances. Ryan Giggs actually broke his appearances record for Manchester United on that Champions League night against Bayern Munich. And so, moving on from the past and into the future, we play Arsenal on Sunday. And Sunday is going to be a fun day. I'm going to be live streaming that match. If you haven't seen my live streams before, you can check out my shorts highlights as well. Advitya plays a part in many of them. She's the youngest fellow Red Devil right now in our little group. After Arsenal, we are going to have the international break. And then after the international break, we'll play Brighton and Burnley with a Champions League match in between. So let's see if the schedule changes a little bit, because we'll have to play like Fergie's boys used to play, Fergie's fledglings as his team were called, with Beckham, Giggs, Scholes, a few other names, and of course led by King Eric Cantona. So we want to find our playing style to match those earlier levels when teams used to be afraid to come to Old Trafford. But Old Trafford, we still have a very outstanding record, and it's only our trips to London that have been very, very pathetic in the past few months, few seasons. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sharing the Manchester United versus Arsenal preview in a separate video that I will shoot probably right now with Advitya, as long as she's in a good mood, as you can see. And finally, a hectic September will end with us playing Crystal Palace twice, once in the EFL Cup and then in the Premier League. So make sure you smash that sub button for Awesome Max Fun. I am Akshat, and thank you so much for watching. Do take care, stay safe, and check out my other videos, not just about Manchester United. I am from India, so I joke around a lot in Hindi as well. If you are in India and you prefer Hindi Manchester United content, then do check out One MUFC run by Mohak. I have not been able to get a response from his channel yet. Not that I tried too hard. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end it doesn't even matter. Linkin Park for you. Finally, a huge shout out to all my good subscribers, especially Sachi, KB, Hitman N, and Jacob Rodriguez, if he watches this before he watches my live streams, because he generally joins in on my live streams for Manchester United matches. And finally, India might play Pakistan tomorrow. I say might because Kandy, the place in Sri Lanka where the match is scheduled, has a very bleak weather forecast for the next days. Let's see if the rain gods shower down their affection on us and ruin the match, or the rain gods stay away and we get a full day's play, a full match. Okay then, thank you so much for watching once again, and namaste, take care, stay safe, and goodbye from Advitya as well.